Guys, it's Nerd Mom here. Fall TV season seems to be in full effect, and I am talking about two TV shows that have exceeded my expectations greatly. Sleepy Hollow and Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Yes, I understand they're not in the same genre. There's not even a whole lot about them except they're both on Fox. But these are two shows that I saw in previews, the commercials and stuff. I thought, interesting idea, pretty sure they're going to suck. But, in my open-mindedness, my desperation to find something good, I decided to give them each a try and have been so happy. So let's talk about Brooklyn Nine-Nine first. And this is the new Andy Samberg vehicle after his leaving SNL. And I like Andy Samberg. I like a lot of his digital shorts. I like a lot of stuff he does. But, and this is similar to my feelings about people like Adam Sandler and stuff like that, of the voices occasionally are kind of cute and goofy, but it gets on my nerves really quickly. So the idea of a character that would be stupid all the time is just, stupid. So I was afraid that's what was going to happen with Brooklyn Nine-Nine, that there wasn't going to be any real plot or timing. It was just going to be all silly, all goofy all the time. It's not. It's not. It actually is quite funny. There's a really decent storyline in there with some integrity where you get to see Sandberg not be a screw-up all the time. I was happy to see that he was going to play a cop who actually had some talent being a cop instead of just this dorky, goofy little loser. So I have found that really funny. I've gone through, I believe, 3 or 4 episodes of that so far. Very funny. Highly recommend it, as long as it stays at the level it's at right now. The other one that I was really pleasantly surprised with was Sleepy Hollow. Now, I've only gotten through 1 episode of it so far. The husband and I watched it separately, and now we're trying to find time to catch up because we have, I think, 3 episodes left to watch to be current. But when it comes to kind of the science fiction, thriller, fantasy, let's be honest, the first episode is usually the worst because they have to set it up appropriately. So the fact that for me the premiere was so good is really encouraging. It is kind of that supernatural thriller set in Sleepy Hollow, so there's a headless horseman. And on one hand, Fox has a little bit of my faith because they've done a lot of this type of television really good before, with The X-Files, with Fringe, with Firefly and Dollhouse, even though those were both canceled way, way too early. So on one hand, I was really intrigued, but on the other hand, they have put out some stinkers in the whole sci-fi thriller suspense genre. And it is kind of a basic storyline. Yes, The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. Wasn't quite sure what to expect. The really upside is the effects are gorgeous, I think. It is filmed kind of dark, but that really fits in with the whole genre. And at least as far as we've seen, you're not necessarily in a community where everyone is familiar with the Sleepy Hollow story. So it's like, oh, it's like that book we read, and we're now. You've seen some of those done in sci-fi where what's the next logical step? Everyone knows what's going to happen next because it's the next thing in the storybook. And luckily, it doesn't have any of that. It looks like it's going to be a really great series. Like I said, I'm only in the first one, but even in series I love, like I'm watching Orphan Black right now. The first episode so far of that has been the worst because they do need that setup to get you to understand who all the characters are and where they're all coming from so that the next episode can just move. So those are my 2 surprise hits so far. And I highly recommend them if you are looking for something funny and witty. Go with Brooklyn Nine-Nine. If you're looking for something that's witty but a little bit more of that sci-fi fantasy thriller, go with Sleepy Hollow. It's my 2 cents. How about you? What is your surprise hits of the season? At least so far. I mean, we're only partway into October. Let me know in the comments. I am always looking for some awesome TV, and I will talk to you all later. Nerd Mom out.